Shalom. I came across something pretty interesting. Credits to Sandy Bruce and the Spirit. I just wanted to share this with everybody because I think it's extremely relevant. Very powerful stuff. So I'm gonna kind of have this here. Hopefully you guys can see this alright. Closer. This might not work. Okay, we have here in Genesis 45, verse 8, it says that Joseph was to be a father in the household of Pharaoh. We have Isaiah 22:21 saying that he will be a father. The Mashiach will be a father. Isaiah 9:6 he will be a father. John chapter 14 verse 10, we have that Yeshua, he says, show us the Father, we'll believe. He says, you've been with me how long? And you still ask, how can I show you the Father? He says, do you not believe me that the Father is in me and I do the works of my Father? Well, anyways, this is the priestly lineage. And I don't know, maybe you guys can see it if I put a shadow on it or something. Oh yeah, it seems like it contrasts pretty horrible. So, well, let me see if I can do it like this, a little bit like that. Okay, well, anyways, this is in 1 Chronicles chapter 5, verse 27 and 30, depending if you're in a Christian Bible or not, or 1 Chronicles chapter 6, verse 1 through 4. These are all Aaron's sons, his descendants. So it goes, the priestly lineage from Levi. So it goes Levi, Kohath, Amram, Aharon, Eleazar, Pinchas, and finally Avishua. In Hebrew, you have Avishua, Aleph, Vet, Yod, Shin, Vav, Ayin, Avishua. You can translate that, my Father is salvation, which would be basically Father Yeshua, Father salvation, Av Yeshua. And we have that can't be a coincidence. Just to have the seventh in the Levitical priesthood in the lineage to be Avi Shua, Av Yeshua. And I just hope that you guys will dig into the Hebrew more. It's super awesome to read into the Hebrew, and I feel all giddy because I'm just so new to it all. And the more that I come into this stuff, and it's been 3 years, and I'm learning so much, reading into the Hebrew, and just, finding stuff out, I guess. And I would definitely recommend people to really get into the Hebrew, not just for knowledge, but to really find out the heart that Elohim has for us, because there's an enemy out there, and it says to rightly divide the word of truth. And if you're leaving your salvation up to the NIV Bible or the King James version of the Bible, you're going to fail, because those translators were not Jewish. They were not Hebrews. They did not speak Hebrew as a first language. They never obeyed the Torah, so there's no way that you can even say that they were Hebrews. And even amongst that, it's a translation. We need to unwind our English, Greek, Western, modern mindset. We need to go back to, as Jeremiah 6:16 says, the ancient paths. And the one things that Muslims have on us is to read their sacred text. You have to read Arabic, and I don't see Christianity, or really even Messianic Judaism, doing that. And that's where Christianity fails hardcore. But in Messianic Judaism, we kind of just leave it up to the few scholars who are brave enough to jump into the Hebrew and stuff, and I encourage everybody to jump into it. Don't stress about it. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a passionate experience between you and Elohim. And if it isn't, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. And so, anyways, may Yeshua bless you. May the Father Yeshua bless you. Shalom, shalom. Keep spreading the word of salvation.